Today, I'm showing the installation of the Chameleon Encryption System on a Windows 7 PC. First, take the CD that came with your Chameleon and insert it in the computer that you will be using. You can later run the Chameleon installation on additional computers as needed. Once the CD has spun up, you can just double-click the CD drive from your computer window. This will run the setup program located on the CD. Alternatively, you can browse the CD and double-click on the setup program directly. The setup program automatically copies the Chameleon files to your local hard drive. Select Install when prompted. Some versions of Windows may request permission for driver installation and generate UAC warnings. Go ahead and select Install in those cases as well. Once the copying has completed, the Chameleon installer will start. In this case, installer has approached behind the computer window, so go ahead and agree to the terms and conditions. Then insert your Chameleon. Press the Start button when it lights up. The first thing you will do is enter a recovery passphrase. This allows you to create duplicates of Chameleon if it is lost or stolen. Use a long and unique passphrase. Like a password, keep the recovery phrase hidden. Anyone with your recovery passphrase can create a duplicate of your Chameleon. You can choose not to enable recovery passphrase at all. However, that means your data is lost if your Chameleon is lost or stolen. The next screen is for password protection. By default, Chameleon does not require a password. If you do enable password protection, the Chameleon will request a password every time you plug it in the computer. Let's skip it for now. This next screen requests the location and size of Chameleon Drive. All data placed in the Chameleon Drive is automatically encrypted. All data taken out of the Chameleon Drive is automatically unencrypted. You can place a Chameleon Drive on any local or USB drive disk as long as there is sufficient free space. Select from 1 GB to 2 TB of space, then click on Create Disk button. You can add more Chameleon Drives or change the size of existing Chameleon Drives at any time. When the encryption completes, click Finish. You can now see the Chameleon Drive from the computer window. In this case, I've created a 2 GB drive. This drive works just like any other drive in your system. I can drag and drop files to it or install applications to it. In addition, the Chameleon adds a new command called Secure Move. You hold down the right mouse button over a file and drag it to the Chameleon drive. A menu appears. By selecting Secure Move, the Chameleon will copy over the file, then overwrite the original file, removing any trace of that file in the unencrypted location. Now your files are secured. If I remove the Chameleon drive just disappears. The data is still on your hard drive, but it's encrypted and inaccessible. Plugging in the Chameleon will bring up the Chameleon drive. No passwords are needed. This has been an introduction to setting up a Chameleon encryption system. Thank you for your time.